winners over the Bears.
Draftgaming is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 22, NCAA Baseball 22 Oregon Ducks franchise mode. Hey at Draftgaming. There's a new update coming to sound alerts, but we need some permissions. Please log in at https://dashboard.soundalerts.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's Oregon taking on Colorado. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a pair of top-level arms on the mound today.
I think what makes these guys so great is their tempo. They don't take very much time in between pitches. It doesn't give the hitters an opportunity to try to think with you and gain an advantage in this chess match.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And pitching in this game, Walter Johnson. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
So just about set with Merrifield up to the plate. And a pitch. That one way outside, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That's in there. Strike one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The next offering misses, and that's ball two.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
One down, base is empty. Strike two. Kicks and fires. That's towards center. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at our lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ahmed Rosario.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
And that one wrapped foul. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 1st. 0-0. Bottom of the 1st, and today's starter, Max Scherzer. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the 1st. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Leading off.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Scherzer deals. On the ground to the left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. And these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Chris Taylor down. And that's in there for strike 1. Scherzer to first. Tucker dives back in. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Next offering is down low, and it's 1-2. So here's Scherzer.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To first, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. In there, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. And ball 1.
Strike.
Stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Scoreless after 1.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, fuck paper, fuck gas.
Willie Mays digs in now. Mays hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And here it comes. Good eye right there. The pitch. And another ball.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Two-0. That one fouled off. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. That's inside. Righty delivers. In the air, left field. Peterson brings it in, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is outside. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Now, Akil Baddoo.
The left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch is popped up. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
For Colorado, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The right-hander back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And a count 1-2. Got him. And there's one down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
2-1 now. Scherzer deals.
Ball high.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the right-hander deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that
Third
walk.
baseman,
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Oh, 2 now.
That's the ball. 1-2.
And now 2-2.
2-2's the count.
And a pitch. And that one hit to first. Slides, but it gets by him. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One away, runners at first and third. The batter now, Javier Baez. In there for strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Goldie, the runner at third. Ramirez over at first with one away. So now 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Jack Peterson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And that one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking, and that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the 3rd inning. Now the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And there's the strike.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. 3-2 now.
He may have pitched in a much different era, but it doesn't make Walter Johnson's 110 career shutouts any less impressive. It speaks to how overpowering he was.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. It's a stone cold take.
Here's Brock Holt. That one's in there, 0-1. Well, the big train, Walter Johnson, is a legend of the game, a 400-game winner, one of the first 5 members of the Hall of Fame. He bridged the gap from baseball's early days to the modern era. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The pitch just missed.
And Johnson checks off 2 boxes that very few pitchers do. A power pitcher with a sidearm delivery, deception, and velocity is a rare but a potent combination.
Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. And fouled off. Here comes a 3-2. Got him swinging. And there's one away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's going to be Cam Gallagher. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. In the air, out towards left center. Peterson makes the grab. 2 away down.
The right fielder, number 15, Whit Merrifield.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Whit Merrifield. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. And the righty deals. Slow ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
The catcher, Luis Campusano.
The pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The wide to kick the pitch. Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And he deals. That one misses. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one lifted to left. Baду settles underneath it, calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's the strike. The wind and the pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count is even 2-2. And now it's filled up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor will hit next.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because He's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. In for a strike, and that's strike 1.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Hit hard, that gets through.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And through.
Runner at first with 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Andrew McCutcheon. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there for strike 1. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Scherzer ahead 1-2, and that just misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
2-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. Rosario tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario.
For the Dubs, the shortstop, Ahmed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. And a pitch. Here's a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. The pitch. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the big-time power threat, Craig Lewis. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Oh, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
1-0.
And the 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Righty delivers. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Willie Mays getting ready to hit.
Center fielder.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high chopper. High bounce, and he barehands it. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Mays, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a strike. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch.
Ball, that's high.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, his 12th of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Now here is Akil Baddoo. He's 0 for 1.
Akil.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. That one missed. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Scherzer back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fly ball down the line. And that'll get down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two.
The first baseman, Paul.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. In there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-1 now. Ball one there.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Baddoo has a beat on it, squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering is in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Adios, pelota. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 12th of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 2-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now it's Javier Baez.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
First offering misses the mark. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That to right. Merrifield turns, moving to his left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn.
For Oregon, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Ball one, no strikes. And the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Brock Holt, the batter. And a foul ball. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next pitch misses way outside. And he deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 36, Cam Gallagher.
Here's Cam Gallagher. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. And misses inside. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars, win against all odds.
Back here at Coors Field. And now, Jock Peterson.
Leading off for the Buffalo, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one upstairs. Righty to the plate. And that's in there at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one out now.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And here is Luis Campusano. First pitch, and he just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Rosario in position and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That's out to center field. Mays settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Denver, all set for the top of the 6th. And now Whit
Leading off
Merrifield.
for the Dubs, the right fielder, Whit
The pitch.
Merrifield.
That one out to right. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Puts a bunt down. Goldie over to Baez. And he'll keep it for just the 1.
The first baseman, number 4, Craig Lewis.
Craig Lewis now at the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Johnson keeping an eye on him. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Rosario leads off first with 1 away. And now it's even up.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next pitch is downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Willie May.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Ducks with the lead in this one, 2-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Leading off for Colorado, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Scherzer back to work. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Crick getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Stratton warming up as well.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The wind and the pitch. Going to count 1-2. And that's down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Andrew McCutcheon will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And the slider just misses.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Softly hit to third. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next pitch inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Righty delivers. That's in there.
3 balls, no strikes.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.